Hello, chat. How you doing? Sorry to startle you. I know there's no video game sound coming from this for some reason. It is what it is, but it's trauma. Just like apparently, I have not heard great things about this experience, chat. I've heard it's pretty mid and like it doesn't really feel like Silent Hill, but it must be played. I have to have at least no, just to give myself a better reason to fear the upcoming Silent Hill 2 release. We all know that's gonna be a shit show. Wait, I just realized it's not Yakuza. Not Yakuza tonight. I was like, I had this game I needed to play, and there's also a couple more demos I wanted to get out of the way. But that means we'll be back to Yakuza tomorrow, so no worries. No worries. Plenty of time for Yakuza. But yeah, wanted to get this out of the way. Just so I can say, yeah, I played it. I played it. It didn't. I gave it a chance. Who knows? Maybe I can even send it. It seems unlikely since it's only like an hour long. So if I did, it'd have to be like something for the upcoming Patreon. You downloaded this but deleted it when I heard Dart was playing it. Well, I thank you for the privilege of letting me play it for you. Did I see the Deadpool 3 trailer, the one where he's with Wolverine? Yes. It looks like it got a much bigger budget this time. It was always like the last two Deadpool movies were on like a small budget because it's a rated R flick, right? So they didn't want to go spend too much money on it. If you send this game, you'd have to send PT. I can't play PT. How am I supposed to do that? Also, 200 bits from Musical, thank you. Happy Sunday, hope the is dope, my good sir. Hey, why is the sound effects not playing? For when people like subscribe or give me bits. Why is that not working? I'm not sure why. Was that working last night? Seriously, hope Silent Hill 2 will be good. I mean, I do too, but you know what? The original Silent Hill 2 is always there. So we'll always have that. Did it break? I don't know. Sometimes Streamlabs just gets all weird. Sometimes these services, chat, they're not all that great. Let me log in with Twitch and see what happens. Let's see. Well, Streamlabs has changed so much since the last time I checked into it that I probably have to learn how to use it again. Uh, where's the alert? Where's the testing for it? Whatever. Whatever. I can always see it in the chat log that there's someone who subbed or gave me bits. Like Retro Codex, thank you for the 25 months. Much appreciated. Apparently there's also a sequel for the movie Twister coming out. I saw the trailer for that too, but it didn't look like a sequel. It looks like the same movie, only with new actors. Because they're once again trying to release like little flying drones into a tornado for some reason. Even though we have drones these days, so you could literally fly one directly into it. Two cows flying through the air. That scene will be in there, correct? As well as the scene where they strap themselves to a pipe with a belt. That's like the famous, like, this is dumb. Pretty sure that was a remake. I mean, I thought it was a remake too. I mean, are we still needing to learn this much information about tornadoes if we gotta do the same thing people did in the 90s? Oh, the sound effect went off too that time. Shit. It's just really delayed. By like a full minute, it feels like. Downloaded this, might not play it, depends on what happens on this stream. Well, I'm definitely gonna be spoiling it for you if you watch, but it only takes like apparently like an hour to 2 hours to get through. Jurassic Park never learned their lesson. Jurassic Park only ever needed one movie. Everything that's come after it has been just meh. It only needed the one. It doesn't make any sense that this part keeps being a problem, that people keep going back to it, and that the dinosaurs didn't die like they were supposed to after a couple months due to their like DNA. They had to like explain away all that. Just letting you know your package is 99% done. Hey, hope it's gone well. Put a special item in it, huh? Special. I'm European. I don't know how Super Bowls work. Are there any ad breaks left? How do Super Bowls work? It's the same as any other football game, only the commercials are more fancy. That's really all there is to it. It's like, you know what? More commercials than since there's so many eyeballs on it, they spend a lot of money on them. I've never really cared about football or really any sport. I've just never been a sports guy, Chad. So I am your option for like if you're like not watching the Super Bowl. Wait, is it already over? Kind of forgot. Is the Super Bowl still going on or is it over already? Whatever it is, you're watching me. The ones of you here tonight. More expensive ad times. Well, that's not really our problem. We're not the ones spending money. Hope Taylor Swift has fun. It's been really weird seeing the political arguments over her and her boyfriend at the Super Bowl. Like it's a conspiracy. Like Jesus Christ. These people live in really interesting worlds. Hoping the Tomb Raider remasters do well, so maybe Capcom and Konami realize there's still money to be made in remastering old PS1 and 2 games. I mean, I think, well, one, Konami will never have any good ideas anymore. Capcom already knows there's money to be made in remakes because they've been making that hand over foot. As for the Tomb Raider, like I said, Tomb Raider is in the hands of Embracer Group, and so far they have produced nothing of value. They've only killed off any promising project or destroyed any game they've gotten their hands on. I would not expect a brand new Tomb Raider game from them to be very good. In fact, I don't even think Embracer Group is going to survive. I think they're going to like have to sell off all their properties within another year or two. They're like really struggling because they're apparently their entire plan was to spend tons of money buying up all these franchises, then get a bunch of investor money from Saudi Arabia. And that fell through, and now they're just stuck with like a massive amount of debt. And they have to fire everyone and cancel everything they're currently working on, which means they won't make any money from those projects. Can you boycott Embracer Group? They're already doing a good job of that by not making anything you'd want to spend money on. Buy Embracer. You want me to buy Embracer Group? I'm sorry, I don't have that kind of cash on me. And I don't think it's a good buy either, even if I did. If I have to guess, you might beat this in 40 minutes if you know. I like to take my time, so I would reckon I'll get at least an hour out of it. Maybe get pizza again tonight. Pizza twice in one. Ooh, that's a lot of pizza, man. Really carbo loading this week, aren't you? Getting them carbs in, good cheese, bit of sauce. Dartigan becomes a proud owner of Tomb Raider and Deus. I mean, I would if I had the money, I would just buy one single franchise from them, and that is Deus Ex. Like, you know what? I'm gonna take that off your hands and finally do something with it after it's been dormant for almost a decade. You dropped pizza on the floor today. Cat and dog got it. I don't think that's good for pets to eat pizza. Like, I don't know, cheese. I don't know. Usually that's I don't know. It's like that. Just like give them the runs. Your throat is bothering you? I had a pretty bad sore throat, mouth infection back when I was in Los Angeles. It was not fun. I had no appetite, and my mouth was in serious pain for days. Did I watch the video I sent you on DMs? I glanced at it, but it was just wrestling stuff. It's kind of been a busy day for me, so I haven't really done much. Also, by the way, speaking of busy me stuff, chat, me news, is that all that I need now is the intro for the Starfield video, and I'll be releasing it since I'm done with everything else. So as soon as Rune sends me that, the video will be yours to view. Right. Brand new, fresh, brand spanking video. Just needs an intro. That's all it needs. Waiting for Dart to buy Parasite Eve. Well, to do that, I'd have to buy the rights from like the novelist who wrote it. That's who Square Enix bought the rights from. I guess he's still alive. I don't know. Maybe Square Enix will finally realize they actually have some really good franchises they're just sitting on and not doing anything with. How about that? Always give my pupper some pizza. In fact, he can see pizza through his old man blind. I gotta be honest with you, chat. I'm not a fan of like giving pets scraps of human foods. I've always seen that as a bad thing to do if you have pets because it encourages them to beg for food rather than eat the food you buy specifically for them, which is, you can get healthier stuff. Where's your Resident Evil 2 remake quality Parasite Eve remake? God damn. He demands it, chat. He demands it. Where's that? It'd be nice to have something like that. Who knows? I don't think it's happening, though. Don't see that one happening. We can't always have the nice things in life. Love your pupper too. I mean, I understand. It's cute to watch see them come up to you and give you the puppy dog eyes. But sometimes you just gotta resist. And eventually they stop, like, Dex has never once begged me for food because I've never fed her food that I'm eating. Her food is always in her dish, so she goes there for it. She's a very well-mannered cat in that respect. Sony are sitting on some profitable franchises. I believe Ape Escape for one. They have several, but Sony got out of doing platformers. The only platformer they still will fund is Ratchet and Clank. That's because it's a very shooty platformer. Well, they still do a mini platformer every once in a while, like Knacked and Robot Boy guy. Funny story: the Deus Ex game that was supposed to be open world was canceled. You know what? Kind of glad that was, because open world, no thank you. Deus Ex doesn't need to be open world. That would only harm it. The idea of Deus Ex is it's environments that have a lot of possibilities, how you address them. Not just you can go anywhere, man. Do anything. It was make sure your dog ate kibble or wet food. Every now and then I'd let it eat rice or watermelon. Renix sees Capcom making money hand over fist and the remakes and are like, why can't we have that? I mean, you say that, but Square Enix has done plenty of remakes. They have a big remake project currently ongoing. And they also are remaking like an old Dragon Quest game. They remade Live Alive. Yeah, so Square Enix is no slouch when it comes to remakes if we're going to get into this discussion. You want a Dino Crisis remake? Everyone says that, but I still wonder how many people who asked for that have actually played Dino Crisis. I gotta be honest, Dino Crisis is incredibly limited compared to... It's basically Resident Evil with dinosaurs, but you don't even have that many dinosaurs. Like the first Dino Crisis game has like raptors, a T-Rex, and some other dinosaur, and that's it for the entire game. It's like 3 or 4 dinos. It ain't that great, is all I want to tell everyone. I might need to... You know what? I might end up able to do a Dino Crisis video for a Retro Sins. That might be an option. Damn, I wish I would have recorded that when I played it a couple of years ago. Would have saved me time. Postal style Deus Ex. Postal style? What, where you piss on corpses? No, thank you. Watch the video right now. I'm messing with you. I get you. I understand. Your pup isn't a bigger, but sometimes as a treat. Dino Crisis 2 is pretty... I've said before, Dino Crisis 2, I did play that quite a bit. It is a fun game, yes. But it's very action-focused, too. But usually people want the Dino Crisis 1, which is the more survival horror aspect one. So, watch to Dartigan. What is it? Well, what am I playing? Or what you watching? I don't know what that means. But you know what? How you doing, Nose? I play $500 to play play an RE remake of Resident Evil 1 in VR. Well, maybe that'll happen one day. I have to remake 1 again, though. Read the rest of your comment. I want a Dino Crisis remake just because it's Resident Evil Dinosaur. Haven't ever played that game. Like I said, I have played Dino Crisis 1. It's not that great. I mean, if you really like dinosaurs, you're like, oh, sweet, Dino Crisis horror game. I guess that could be appealing, but in terms of actually what you do in it, it's not really. There's very little there. So it always amazes me. People are like, oh, man, when we get the Dino Crisis remake. What about Parasite Eve? I've mentioned before, Parasite Eve is rife for a really good remake, what you could do with it today. Remake Legend of Dragoon, it's been 30-ish years. I don't think Sony even remembers they own that game. Like, what the fuck's a Legend of Dragoon? Like, what is this shit? Power Rangers? I don't know. Sony isn't really into making RPGs. You have to realize that some developers change, and Sony is all about doing this cinematic, very story-driven, over-the-shoulder, third-person kind of games. turn-based RPGs aren't really what they do. Everyone made fun of me, but I was a massive dinosaur kid, but I will just acknowledge that Dino Crisis, the video game, is like, eh. You want the original script of Dragoon to be voiced, do you? I mean, parts of it are. Last of Us is a big factor, and that technically it's Uncharted that was a big factor in the direction Sony took. Uncharted pretty much set the stage for how a lot of Sony first-party games would eventually play out. Is there a game that I hope doesn't get remade, remastered? I don't know. I mean, I don't really consider, I don't know, I'm not sure. I guess you'd be like assuming like a game that is perfect the way it is and doesn't even need it and can only like be, I mean, I would have said Silent Hill 2. I never thought Silent Hill 2 needed a remake, but that's already happening, so there's no reason to like, you know, go off on that one. Yeah, probably that one. That's the only one I would think of, honestly. Super Mario Brothers 3. Infamous. Also, thank you for the 100 Bits musical. Remake Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yes, that already needs the remake, doesn't it? Get some music. Maybe there's some like menu music this will play so it's not so quiet in here. There we go. Perfect. Gentle piano music. I don't know why these announcements sounds are so delayed. Really annoying. Kira Iamoka is wait, did he do the music for this? Chad, there's something weird about seeing cell phones in a Silent Hill thing. I kind of like associate any story in Silent Hill to be like locked into like 80s, 90s, or very early 2000s. I can't think of it existing past, you know, like 2005. Like, I think that should be the cutoff date for a Silent Hill game. Nothing past 2005. Most of the old Team Silent people worked on this? Really? I think most of the Team Silent, like, I don't think they work at Konami anymore. Like, the original team, like the guy, like the people really, truly behind the original, like, first three, they've all kind of moved on, I think. It wasn't a big team even, actually. Weren't there cell phones in 3? Actually, I remember, like, Heather using a payphone at the beginning. But that one, like, Silent Hill 3 took place in, like, early 2000s, so cell phones existed, but they were, like, the shittier ones. Silent Hill, I haven't played it, believe it or not. Have a great stream. I will do my best. Also, welcome to the stream, DC Nova. But yeah, this is the short message game that, you know, it's free to play. I wonder if this is like them trying to like, what is this game supposed to be? Is this like it's not a demo for a larger game, is it? It's just like, we made this short little game we're putting out there for you to play. I'm assuming it's like, almost like a pitch to see if there's interest in it. Heard this was shit. I've heard multiple things that it's mid, forgettable, and some people said even insulting. Chat, I feel like the Silent Hill stuff, at some point we're just gonna have to, well, we have this newest wave of stuff. So far we got this really shitty, like, almost Silent Hill game TV show that was terrible. I mean, it even, like, has a It's Trauma meme now, because they tried to sell merch that just has, It's Trauma! So that was a bad, you know, off the, you know, right off the beginning of this new era of Silent Hill, already shit. So now this is the next step in it, and I guess next will be Silent Hill 2 remake. That's kind of the big make or break, I feel. If that ends up being like a shitty remake, ugh. Because the only thing left after that is like some kind of Silent Hill multiplayer game, I think. And then Silent Hill F whenever that happens. So far though, all this new Silent Hill stuff has been playing out exactly as I expected it to be, with just like mid to shit offerings. Konami's just like, we need money. What can we abuse next? What's in our catalog? Silent Hill, the card game. Well, hey, it can't be any worse than Pachinko game. There's no Silent Hill multiplayer game in development. There's some... What's the other Silent Hill project other than 2 and F? Because I know there's something else. I thought it was like a multiplayer thing. It looked like their version of Dead by Daylight. I know there's also like some other Silent Hill project that's from the developers who made that almost like a radio drama game. But I forget the name of their project too. It's from Annapurna. It's called... Is that the one I'm thinking of? The one that's like a radio drama? I remember saying Resident Evil 9 is going to end the Ethan... Like I said, Ethan is already dead. His storyline's over. People are just... There's no actual credible rumor on Resident Evil 9 right now. Other than that, what people assume it's being made. Didn't they already make Silent Hill movies? Why make more? They are making a new one that's like basically Silent Hill 2, the movie, right? You just yawned and gave yourself a cramp in your jaw? Ooh. I've had cramps in my calves before. I can imagine how one feels in your jaw, man. Alright. No reason putting this off any longer. Let's do this, chat. Let's fucking do this. Hold on a second, let me get my recording software going. Just in case I can end up turning this into content for the Patreon. You never know. I need to get some more storage soon. I'm running a little low. Need to get a new hard drive or so. Or just delete some files. Alright, we're good to go. Alright. Alright. Are you ready, chat? Let's see what this is all about. Alright, I'm gonna make a prediction before I even begin this of what the plot is gonna be. This girl bullied someone, but she doesn't. But the game won't reveal that. She'll think she's looking for a friend, and then it's gonna turn out that she bullied and caused her friend to kill herself. That's my prediction. That's based solely off just what I saw in the trailer. And what I assume that some bad writer would go for, thinking, oh, this is totally Silent Hill. Okay, we'll leave all this on. Interesting. I mean, it's the easiest guess because it's the laziest guess. Feel that you're at risk of suicide or self-harm, please seek medical or professional advice. Okay.
Seeking a connection with others is a sign of weakness. It's running away.
Become neat.
The strongest animals don't form groups. They act alone and need only themselves to survive. Those who betray themselves to fit into a group are pathetic. There's no beauty in living like that.
Cut my life into pieces.
I want to be strong on my own, without a group. If there were only someone who would understand that to adult me.
Is it weird when a female is more edgy? Women are very edgy in general. What are you talking about? I'm going to point something out here. When it comes to Silent Hill character design, there's a certain... If you go back and look at the character designs for, say, like Silent Hill 2 through 4, there's a very unique look to how characters tend to look. And this ain't it. It's hard to describe what Silent Hill characters look like. There's always like Chan, how would you describe how... I don't know, there's just something to it.
Wasn't I just...
They have a very... It's something about the eyes, I feel. Something about the way they... Something do they for the eyes. 80s, 90s vibe. Yeah, there's something a little bit rustic to it without it being totally... I don't know. It's hard to put my finger on it, but you know it when you see it. Also, am I cognizant? Thank you for the 23 months, man. I need to figure out what that look is. I want to show you something. Can you come to the villa?
Oh, yeah. Maya told me to come here.
Damn, girl, you live like this? This can't be... This is normal for you? Oh, another refreshing day. I guess she is a neat... She wasn't even using the mattress. She just sleeping on the hard floor. I mean, I don't blame her. This is like an actual goon cave, chat. The goon room. You don't want to... The smell, the pressure of even standing in this room would be too uncomfortable. Hold on a second. Is that a reference? The hole in the wall? Yeah, I see what you're doing. See what you're doing. Okay, buttons do nothing. Let's leave the goon room. Get some fresh air.
This model. Is it this building?
There's a hole here. Honestly, a hole would be an improvement to that room. Welcome to the city of no hope. Wait, we're not in Silent Hill? Thief. You suck. They really do not want to set a game in the actual Silent Hill anymore, do they? It's like, no, it's someplace adjacent, connected to it. Plan to rebuild Kittenstad. An overview. Kittenstad, a town with a long history, is a thriving border stronghold. Recent years, those in their 20s have begun leaving en masse, causing concern. The aim of this wide-scale project is to rebuild Kittenstadt and restore it to its former glory with the help of Chinese investment firms. The theme is revitalization. The abandoned properties developed by Japanese corporations in 2008 have long been a problem, but by repurposing them, we can cut costs substantially and better realize our vision for a new Kittenstadt.
Wow. So this place didn't always suck. Our parents dreamed of this?
China. Plans to rebuild Kittenstadt have suffered yet another major setback, as instability caused by the COVID-19 pandemic has reduced interest from foreign investors. Previous plans to jumpstart the town failed to materialize owing to the monetary instability caused by the 2008 global financial crisis, which forced the plan to involve Japanese corporations and financial institutions to be reconsidered. 2 attempts to rebuild, 2 failures due to unfortunate external circumstances. Kittenstadt has struggled to bounce back with increased unemployment. City Council is considering ways to revitalize the economy by drawing skilled experts to the area, but as of yet, no effective measures have been implemented.
Everyone's losing their futures. That's all adults are. A slave to the system.
Girl, you need a Twitter feed. You're gonna doom her this hard. So who developed this game, by the way? This was said was like this was internally at Konami.
Where are you, Maya?
Hexadrive? I have no idea who that is. Alright. That's a good way of drawing your flowers. So how are things going, George H.W. Bush? Read my lips, no exit.
I'm trapped.
I'm alright. I'm good. How are you?
Always been trapped.
Okay, chat. We're just 10 minutes into the game and I'm already laughing at just how hard this girl is trying to be, like, edgy. Trapped. I've always been trapped. To all Villa residents, we have received many inquiries about the management of the building after the recent news. We would therefore like to hold a meeting to explain our policies more informally. Hope you can find the time to attend. Hmm.
It's locked.
You're dabbling with a PT that came to... This is, we have PT at home, chat. This is what this is. Like, honey, we got PT at home. Also, GMZ, thank you for the sub to Arash the Great.
Maya?
Silent Hills got canned for the Silent Hills did not get canned for this. Silent Hills got canned because Konami lost their goddamn mind a decade ago. They didn't get canned for anything. They didn't replace that with anything. This is just, they're only just now attempting to like rescue the, I don't even know why they are. I guess because Japan started cracking down on pachinko parlors. It's not going too well though. But you know what? Maybe the Silent Hill F will be good. And maybe the Resident Evil 2 remake will be good. Chat, we deserve nice things, so why shouldn't we hope for the best?
Did Maya do this? CB. Cherry Blossom.
What's
That's
up, Monkey?
Maya's
How you doing?
signature. She's amazing.
At the very worst, chat, maybe these Silent Hill things will fail hard enough that they'll have to sell off their
This
properties.
city's a blank canvas, begging for us to paint it with our hopes and dreams.
Is this live action?
I want to show the hidden side of girls. Their impulses, their urges. What are you hiding inside? Don't worry about what people think. Be proud.
Is that dub? Yes. Chad, be proud.
How could I ever be proud of myself?
We have. For a graffiti artist, spray paint and a blank wall are all you need. In Kittens thought the walls of a particular apartment building are the canvas for several artists. The new piece showing up every day. Social media star CB features her work here. Given her passion for flowers, it's only fitting that her name is CB, which is short for cherry blossom. CB's art continues to captivate the hearts of the young, so we reached out to her for comment, keeping her eyes fixed on her new piece. She had this to say: all I'm doing is showing what these girls feel on the inside, but can't show on the outside. If any of them connect with a girl in the art, it's probably because they're experiencing the same thing. CB added that the flowers she depicts on the young girls she paints bloom out of the scars they bear. Flowers represent the girls overcoming past traumas, or at least their desire to do it. Chat, it's trauma is a real meme that came out of this game.
Everyone can see how talented
They thought it'd be a good
she
idea
is.
to sell
I couldn't be more
t-shirts.
different.
They go, it's trauma. It's trauma. Oh, I saw a shadow. I like the idea of a monster that actually has a giant cell phone for a head. That can actually be creepy if it wasn't just art.
Almost there.
Emily, you alright? You asleep? You still asleep? Sorry if I woke you up. Didn't see you at your job yesterday. Still not feeling good. You taking your meds? Sorry for the late reply. I fell asleep. Don't worry about it. How are you feeling? I'm okay. I can actually kind of get some rest now. Didn't mean to scare you or anything. Seriously, all's good now. I'm still a little tired, but I'm gonna get up soon.
That's a relief.
Cell phone monster in your ear. I'm here to talk to you about your car. Now, I haven't got one of those calls in a while. I think those, stopped. The extended warranty thing. I think they put a stop to that one.
What's with this place? Why all this?
This is like Twitter in real life.
Loser, stupid, liar, crazy, crybaby, ugly. I hate you, dumb. Go away.
She never said anything nice.
This is how you depict social media in horror. A recent statistical survey has shown the rate of child abuse in Kinstadt last year was nearly double that of the average in other developed nations in Europe. Recent economic strife and its resulting poverty are thought to be the cause.
My mom.
This is Big Streamer Simulator. Well, there'd be a few other, notes here, way worse than this. Would just be like the most basic insults possible. It'd be a little combination of loser, ugly, fraud, grifter, horsefucker, pedophile, multiple new and interesting words up there. Writers didn't have the balls to use real insults. Well, they probably wanted to keep it from being, it's better to just have a single word, right?
Antidepressants. I've taken enough medication.
No cock slap, either for Shane. No, cock slaps can be fun. Meds, who need them? Don't get off your meds without talking to your doctor first. Big juicy roaches. "4K cockroaches."
This is all your fault. Bad things happen because of you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mom.
This game runs at actual 4K resolution, so expect some heavy frame drops. It's not really doing much, so it'd be alright. So far, it's just a walking sim. Twitter is not gonna like this. What? Well, everyone's already criticized this game, and this is like a very tiny game you don't have to pay for, so most people don't care. What about you, Anita? What? You didn't look so hot the other day. I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. Well, obviously I'm gonna. Taking my meds. Meds are good, but what about therapy? That doesn't really do much, to be honest. Talking to adults doesn't help. Some of our classmates were hospitalized. You don't have to do this alone. I know, I'll let you know if I need anything. And those guys deserved it. They feel bad, you know, all of them.
Maya?
I think that might be a bad guy, Chad. Okay, I will say the whole, like, using the phone in place of the old radio crackle is a nice touch.
Am I safe? Where did it even go? What the fuck was that thing?
Not a big titty demon. There's never enough of that, is there? Want to show you something. Can you come to the villa? You here? I'm in the studio. Maya? There's a monster here. You okay? Hey, Dartigan, just woke up from a nap because of a nightmare. I think at least fell again. Maybe you shouldn't watch the stream because I am playing a horror game. You alright? Hope it wasn't too bad of one. Then again, I don't think this is going to be very scary, so you probably have nothing to worry about. Teenage suicides continue at infamous building. A rundown apartment complex in Kiddenstadt has become known for its suicides, with teenage girls jumping from its roof practically every year. Despite repeat events, the building, abandoned ever since the development management company declared bankruptcy, remains easily accessible. The young and unemployed are not deterred by the building's grim reputation, though, with many continuing to enter it and young graffiti artists using it for their work. Meanwhile, local residents' security concerns continue to grow.
Please. Not Maya, too. She has been acting weird lately.
Hmm.
Cherry blossoms bloom within the grasp of death. With most flowers, the rot sets in, then they fall. That's the price of new life. Not cherry blossoms, though. They bloom beautiful.
Yeah, so here's one growing out of the girl's crotch.
That's how I want my life to be. Why is she not replying?
Yeah, ghosting's hard, I know.
I have to find her.
Part 3? No, it's art, chat. You gotta read into it. You have a tat like that? What, cherry blossoms? Is there a type of ghost known for schizo posting? A poltergeist? They're usually known for like throwing shit at you, right?
That monster. It's gone, right? Where is the studio? famous suicide spot.
Chad, the more I play this game, the more I wish there was an actual Ghost Stories game that uses the actual kind of dialogue from the anime. Come on, we all know we want a horror slash comedy EO experience. Inside the fog of social media, solitude and anxiety in teenagers. All the teenagers interviewed said they were ashamed of the risque selfies they posted online. They also claimed they experienced anxiety over not getting any likes on such photos. What all the kids had in common was extremely low self-esteem. The greater their anxiety, the lower their confidence. The more pronounced their reactions were to positive attention. Sense of fulfillment they experience after getting a like online is difficult for adults to comprehend. Furthermore, even when acknowledged, a teenager still could not view their actions positively. Quickly reverted to despair, seeking more attention to fill the void. Teenagers who are not yet psychologically mature run the risk of experiencing this toxic quest for validation. Here, Chad, I am sitting on like so many likes. If I could give them out to all the depressed people of the world, I would hopefully teach them that it doesn't really matter. That eventually you get numb to them, even if you aren't addicted to them. English dub of Ghost Stories wouldn't fly today. Oh, that's not true. It would just it'd be controversial. I mean, look, there's not really much in Ghost Stories that you wouldn't hear on something like, South Park. In fact, it's tamer than South Park in ways. Like, I can't differentiate if it's a dream or not, but if it was a dream, I experienced like 4 or 6 episodes of sleep paralysis, and I said, yeah, that is a pretty rough night, actually. Yeah, that's that much sleep paralysis in one night. I've only ever had sleep paralysis once in my entire life.
It won't open.
Why no watch Super Bowl? Because I don't watch sports. Hey Dart, the writing is as bad as I hear. It's very unsubtle. And I don't know if you've heard before, Silent Hill is kind of known for subtlety more than anything else, or at least the good Silent Hill. It's not exactly true that Silent Hill is like this master of subtlety. It's really only Silent Hill 2. There's nothing really subtle about Silent Hill 1 or even 3. It's just Silent Hill 2. Chad, that one game has created so many perceptions about the series overall that the series itself has been damned by it. Because everything now has to be like meet Silent Hill 2 standards, and they ain't doing that. Closest they got was with PT, and that's why everyone liked it so much. How was the end of Suicide Squad game? Did any of the squad die? None of the squad died. Only the Justice League. But it was not good, because it was basically, the ending was a setup for all the live service, like, campaigns that come afterward. Because you gotta kill Brainiac 13 times. By the way, thought any more about college? Can't do it. You have to decide right away. So, once you're at college, are you not coming back here? No way, I'll come back occasionally. Parents would give me shit if I didn't come home for breaks. But yeah, just give college some more thought, okay? Told you I can't go, it's not for me. Studying isn't my thing. Told you I would help you. It's fine, I can't do anything. Don't know what I'd do if I got in. It's not true. You're way too hard on yourself. Be proud of who you are. Wait, what about those drawings you showed me? You could audit an art class. It could lead to a job. I'm not Maya, okay? All caps.
Emily doesn't get it.
Gotcha. So you don't really like this place. I get it. People in this town see graffiti as nothing but trashy doodles. And my classmates talk about me. Might not be a bad idea to leave town, actually. The great thing about graffiti is the world's your canvas. And as long as I'm with you, I can have fun anywhere.
There's no way out.
We must emphasize again how pointless the FMV aspect is, but that was way cheaper to make though. You just had to get some actresses in like, an empty room and film it versus render everything and like create models. Doesn't feel like Silent Hill. Technically no, but I don't think it's too short to really establish anything that could really be Silent Hill-esque. So far, the thing it had that is most Silent Hill-esque is when the monster appeared, we had the static over the phone. Do not enter graffiti, unlawful occupation, and other acts will be reported to local authorities. Don't you kids go up there in the fuck mansion, alright? You stay out of the fuck mansion. That's no one's allowed in there anymore. True story, where I live, I don't know if it's considered this anymore, but there used to be like basically a mountain that was like known for everyone going there and doing the deed.
Wow, what a mansion!
Yeah, what a fuck mansion. Yeah, there was like a mountain hilly area that was like, I guess because it had a bunch of rocks on it. I don't know if it's true or not, if people actually went there. I think it's probably like 1 or 2 people did and they got rumors spread. But it just became known as like, I don't know if it had a proper name, but we always just called it Fuck Mountain. The Fuck Mansion. Well, no, the Fuck Mansion is in this game, but
Are you here?
I don't think anyone calls it that anymore. The Zoomers, I don't think, care too much about Fuck Mansions or Fuck Mountains. Too busy dabbing on people in Fortnite.
Is this your studio?
No, these days they just want a goon cave. You don't need a fuck mansion when you got a goon cave like this. Mount Goon. Thought for a second that said Skibbity.
Are these Maya's sketches? These aren't even finished. And they look this good. They seem happy.
Who's they? There's only one person in this photo.
A new life. So full of life.
Oh, I saw a boy there. Are you here, Maya? Where are you? This place is dangerous. We need to go. Maya, respond, please.
Why won't she reply? Where are you? Am I going
Doing the Hitchcock
crazy?
zoom. Seen the new Deadpool trailer? Yes. I like pegging jokes, so I laughed heartily. You know, they say this is graffiti, but these don't look like graffiti lines to me. This does not look like graffiti in a lot of ways. This is too, I don't know, I guess if they're using a stencil, maybe. I don't see any, like, stencil material. No, actually, yeah, just using regular paint. This is not using spray paint. This is not traditional graffiti, chat. This is just painting on a wall. Messing up my goon cave with her nice art.
It's beautiful. Who did Maya have in mind? Did you post this too? Even more followers. I lost followers again.
Oh, damn. Oof.
Some new followers. to upload stuff like this to get as many likes as Maya.
Sexy. Loving it.
Stop with the boring photos already.
No sexy stuff, no followers. Wow, you hate your followers?
Chad, I want you to treat me like that. No sexy stuff, no watchy.
Congrats on reaching the follower goal.
Come on! We want sexy pics already! Just stop! Please!
See, Chad, this is why I don't use a camera, so you can't sexualize me and just demand sexy stuff. No feet pics, unsubscribe. Hey, you're not even a paying sub, so no big loss.
I'm sorry. You have your own situation to deal with. I was out of line. I was thinking selfishly. I'm so sorry.
Not enough people, not enough serious people asking for serious feet pics. It's all people asking about joke feet.
Thanks, Anita.
Girl's a bitch? No, she's just badly written. There's a difference. Chad, don't just assume someone's a bitch just because they're poorly written, alright? That's not fair. Maya's deaf?
Huh?
Why did she jump from the villa? Why did she have to die?
Maya's dead? Wait. Maya's really dead?
Well, one part of my prediction came true.
How could I forget that?
Are you alright, Anita?
They really can't escape the stuff from Silent Hill 2, can they? Memory loss of dead people just keeps coming back.
Then who's this? Find it. Who?
Chad, I feel like whoever develops a Silent Hill game needs to just completely block out anything from Silent Hill 2 to keep from being influenced by it. They're not going to make something better than that if they just keep trying to chase after Silent Hill 2. It's always going to just be a pale shadow of it. So no memory loss main character who forgets someone died and maybe had a hand in it. They had to do some that in PT, that too. Though PT was just a demo, there really wasn't anything to PT other than like just the repeating hallway. Like once they finish up the remake of Silent Hill 2, that needs to be it. Alright? That needs to be it. Oh, not the littering. Oh. Interesting monster design, though. Post-it note head.
Is this a dream?
Scrapbook head. There we go. Come the fuck on.
What the hell's going on?
Witcher head.
Maya died.
This
Her
girl
part
goes to Cal Arts, guys. Who, this
side.
actress?
Even more followers.
Oh, she's so jealous. Like, whenever games depict social media, it's almost always terrible.
No
It
one
is.
is ever going
Well,
to notice me.
a lot of people have negative opinions on social media these days, you noticed.
This is where Maya jumped from.
Bad things happen because of you!
Maybe I can be like her. Here goes.
Is the story the lady was jealous of her friend's popularity? Possibility. You know what? It's a very good phone if it survived the fall. It really was the short message. All right, what do we get from that? Oh,
Am I back at
not
the
over yet.
villa? But why didn't I die?
The hold is bigger, by the way. You find it? Find what? Can't leave till you find it. Is this really you, Maya? Can't leave till you find it. Maya's dead, you're not her. Can't leave till you find it. Who the fuck is this? You can't leave till you find it. Tell me!
What the fuck?
And back in the Goon Cave. We cannot escape the Goon Cave. Yeah, definitely a reference to Silent Hill 4 now. Missed an Easter egg. It was Silent Hill 2 map. I think I saw that earlier.
Oh no. My battery.
Ah, hey, the light will drain it like that. So this is doing the loop thing as well, only like not just one hallway, but several. What's the best Silent Hill game outside of Silent Hill 2? I would say Silent Hill 3. It's just like Groundhog Day. Didn't the Punxsutawney Phil die at Groundhog Day this year? Like they opened it up and he's dead. Bad girl gets an empty plate.
Bad girl gets an empty plate.
What kind of insult is that? Hmm.
What? Who'd do this?
You know, the whole point of graffiti is that one day eventually it doesn't exist anymore. Someone paints over it. Would you say this game is more of a pretentious bad? It's just very unsubtle and kind of amateurish, I feel. I think it's clearly written by someone who has never really tried to write horror before. I think this is a Silent Hill 2 reference with the flashlight shining on someone as well. That's how they did it in Silent Hill 2. Children who turn trauma into tales, solitude and anxiety in teenagers, part 2. All the teenagers surveyed suffered from deep psychological issues caused by past experiences. Interestingly, all of them conceptualize those issues as grandiose stories of sorts. One girl placed herself in the role of a tragic hero, convincing herself she was at the mercy of an abusive stepmother and that her loving real mother existed elsewhere. Another girl viewed her childhood scars as stigmata, believing those scars would bloom into beautiful cherry blossoms. These convenient tales in the face of extreme adversity are born out of a deep desire to escape unbearable pain and self-hatred. The greater the trauma, the more grandiose the story surrounding it. My battery... Oh.
It's back on.
Yeah, it charged in my pocket. Clap, clap, no. You gotta like clap and put a word between every clap. It's like, let fans write. Like that kind of shit.
How could somebody do this?
This is great. Your work really speaks to me. Huh? What is this shit? So full of yourself. Oh, here we go. More people with messed up views. Your art sucks. Worst shit ever saw. It's a shadow worm.
Nothing better to do. Wait. I bet it was these guys.
Oh. Hello, my fellow trash. Turn, clap, off, clap this game. This is a good representation of you, isn't it, chat? I know I say that about everything whenever I can. I will always take that easy joke. But you gotta admit, it's a pretty good one. Oh, they even put book bags on them. When do we get the sexy demon nurses? You know, hopefully never again. That should only be in like Silent Hill 2. For reasons, because the main character was sexually frustrated. Technically they're in Silent Hill 1, but they're not sexy nurses. They're just nurses with a parasite stuck to their back. Hear the story about the graffiti and ocean-wide plaza, 1.5 billion? Yeah, I heard about that. But it's apparently like just an abandoned building, so hey, why wouldn't you graffiti the fuck out of it?
It won't open. What's this?
You ever wonder what your Silent Hill place would look like? What Silent Hill would try to do to me? Good question, actually. I have ideas what it would... they're all human ideas, and it probably wouldn't really work. Since I've already thought of it. Like, I've said before, my biggest, like, worry would always be, like, being poor again. Because I had to live through that, and it shit ain't fun, so... It'd probably, like, recreate, like, some areas from my childhood or something. So here, have a nice goon trailer next to a garbage dump or something. All the teenagers interviewed said they were ashamed of the risque selfies they posted online. They also claimed they experienced anxiety over not getting... Okay, I've read this already. That would be the dude from Vampire Chat. Things that frustrate me are not the same things I get, lose sleep over. Like, you guys think about vampire far more than I do. Sorry for the late
This is
reply. I fell
just
asleep.
like before.
Feeling okay? Good enough to get out of bed. Sorry for being a bad friend. So, is Maya really dead? Why are you asking that? Please tell me. Still can't believe she's gone. Wish it was a lie. She seemed perfectly fine before it happened. Maya really is dead then, yeah? Nate, are you okay? You getting enough sleep? Kinda. Taking some really good meds. Meds are good, but what about therapy? Doesn't really do
You're so good
much,
me,
to be honest.
but you're leaving me behind.
Your Silent Hill is having 100% F for chat. I think you would survive your Silent Hill versions very easily, and this is all I could do to you. Partial streaker ran on the Super Bowl field. Good, that makes it actually finally entertaining. Maya really didn't tell you anything. All she talked about was a book she read recently. Still, I feel guilty for what happened. Even if she didn't tell me anything, I should have known something was up.
Did Maya really not say anything?
Like full nude streaker or what?
At all?
So what'd you think of the book?
The author killed themselves when they were young. Something beautiful from something tragic. It's kind of enchanting, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you totally couldn't see her trying to take her own life coming.
I wonder what they were thinking right before they died. Anyway, I didn't think you'd share your thoughts in a letter. You really are shy, aren't you? I actually kind of like that, though. You write in a really flowery and passionate way. I can't wait to read more. Oh, okay.
Between Silent Hill or Resident Evil, you'd rather take Silent Hill
Letters.
over being, yeah, I mean, you'd rather take Resident Evil. Well, yeah, Resident Evil is easy compared to what Silent Hill can do to you. So this game says suicide is bad, but you want to get popular with social media, then kill yourself? I don't think that's his message at all. She was popular before that. She apparently killed herself because she just couldn't, handle people bullying her. Uwu, add a uwu in there. Chat, the word uwu should never, ever, ever exist in anything that's related to Silent Hill. Are you Maria Uwu? James, I'm waiting for you at our special place, Uwu. It just destroys it. It can't exist anymore. It's a word that's incompatible. It's like a magic spell. You say it and the entire, like, all the fog will, like, leave you. If you ever find yourself in Silent Hill chat, just say Uwu and you're safe, because it'll just destroy the magic. The curse itself can't survive it. Okay, I've read that already. Power, yeah. Uwu is like a magic word of power. Like Gandalf could have said, like, "You shall not pass, Uwu." And the Balrog would have just, like, killed itself just to, like, get away. Belief in the Witch of Kittenstadt. Those who believe in the Witch of Kittenstadt share many practices with modern Wiccans, such as praying for a bountiful harvest and goddess worship. What sets the practice apart is a slight bend of both Western and Eastern customs. As for what led to the mixing of customs, there is one rather creative theory. During the joint effort of Japanese and German entrepreneurs, laborers in the 1930s to foster economic growth and prosperity, there was an exchange in cultural beliefs, giving rise to the belief in witches. Potato. Potatoes. Do you mean uwu? This is the one wing uwu. Wodo.
Wonder what those guys are talking about. Fortune telling? A lot of people are getting into that, huh? Well, I think there's something real about it. My great-grandmother was a
Yeah,
fortune teller.
Lord of the Rings is definitely improved by the language of
I
uwu.
hear people here used to treat her like some sort of prophet.
Nash bash dim badu uwu.
But they all eventually turned on my great-grandmother. Guess you can predict other people's futures, but not your own.
You will taste man flesh. Uwu. Okay, we are killing this joke, are we? We are determined to kill this joke in one night. Okay, so our friend was a witch. Got it. A Japanese German witch. Casted into the fire. Ooh, no. Ooh.
Tarot cards. No point predicting my
How bad is this
future.
game? It's not really bad. It just not really that interesting. It just like it doesn't really feel like Silent Hill at all. It's trying. It wants to be though. History has taught you anything we need to use white magic to counteract the witch's magic. Could be a white witch though. You want food? Do what I say.
You want food? Do what I say.
So thank you for the bits, by the way. A musical. How about dying side by side with a friend? Ooh. And my axe. Ooh. In Japanese culture, there has long been a sense of beauty and sacrifice, with harikiri, killing oneself by slicing one's stomach, being a prime example. The idea was that by taking your own life, you symbolically purge the world of your transgressions and purify yourself. This concept can be confusing to many Westerners, with young people incorrectly assuming the Japanese yearned for a beautiful way to die. Modern Japanese people, however, do not view suicide such a positive light anymore, and the life they value is not the biological variety, but rather a social one where death is needed to protect that life. I remember reading, like, toward the end of World War II, after the first atomic bomb was dropped on them, like, the guy that was, like, in charge of basically the military, so he's, like, de facto, like, the most powerful man in the country, and didn't want to surrender, is like, we should all die. Wouldn't it be beautiful if our country was destroyed like a flower? Being, like, nuked one city after another. He literally wanted that. He's like, wouldn't it be awesome if we just, like, all died in nuclear explosions? He's like, it'll be the most metal death ever. What exactly is the difference between seppuku and harakiri? Seppuku is the act of it, and where he's like it's usually like for noblemen who are like to like reclaim their honor. They like stab themselves, and then like an attendant cuts their head off. Where harikiri is like the concept of dying beautifully, sort of. I believe I'm right on that, right? Oh, sweet. An even better goon cave. This is all your fault. Everything, you're a heartless bitch. You stole my only friend, my place in this world, all of it, and you don't even care. I'm invisible to you. I fucking hate you. You're not talented. You're not special. You call those shit stains art? You came out of nowhere and ruined everything. Fuck off, 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 fuck off. Get the fuck out of my life, you piece of shit freak. You know, that's not too far off from what I did to a health book once back in 7th grade. Deutschland Medical University School of Medicine Orientation. Dear incoming freshmen, welcome to Deutschland Medical University. Founded in 1709, DMU is one of Europe's oldest and most revered institutions. Its state-of-the-art research facilities eagerly await your arrival. When school medicine lecture hall, please wear a mask when attending.
This is for the college Amelie wants to go to.
Scratch that. Seppuku and Harikiri are literally the same thing. They introduced the head cutting part because so nobles couldn't disembowel themselves completely or would take too long to die. Like, also, they don't technically cut your head all the way off. The idea is, like, to cut the head most of the way off, but leave, like, a little sliver of skin connecting it so it just, like, flops over. It doesn't go rolling. I think if it, like, the head completely comes off and goes rolling, it's almost considered like a failed seppuku. Hey, Anita, you got a minute to talk? Sure, what's up? You seem kinda out of it before. Something bothering you, you can let me know. Thanks, but I'm fine. Sorry to bring it up, don't want to pry. Nah, it's okay, I don't mind. Hey, we should go shopping together sometime. Haven't left my house in what feels like forever, plus my brother's coming here. Alright, you okay? Yeah, just gonna try to avoid him as much as possible. So shopping, yeah, we can find something cute. No, I'm good. I'm not a fan of crowds. Nothing looks cute on me anyways. Stop talking like that. You're way too hard on yourself. You've got the looks. You've got the looks. You just need to find the right outfit.
Too hard on myself, huh? Amelie's the only one who thinks that.
Clouds, clouds. There's more than one way to say a uwu, chat. Oh, no, this is proper gooning. This is excellent gooning. I give this like a 7 out of 10 goon room. I haven't been able to study since my brother came back for Christmas break. He's nice and doesn't interrupt my studies or anything, but I can't stand him staring at me. I know he was probably just messing with me back then, but I've been scared of him ever since. Made me hate the guy looking at me. I can't believe other girls walk around school and town showing so much skin. I think I'm finally finding my study groove. My test scores are really good. I'm worried about how much my parents are fighting recently, though. They were yelling at each other again today, and I asked Mom why, but she wouldn't say. This is it, test day tomorrow. Mom told me I should be proud of myself since I worked so hard, so I'm feeling great. She's not my real mom, but I know she loves me, and I love her. Mom, I'm going to ace this test tomorrow for both you and Dad. North River. Very positive band, I'm sure. Finally focus on my studies, so I think I might pull an all-nighter. It won't be good for my skin. I can't just hear people calling me troll and nerd. I don't care. I have to make it to college in the city. Mom and Dad are counting on me to do well. I'll make them proud by getting into my first choice. Alright, time to hit the books till morning. Dad was talking about how there was a plan to rebuild the town. They were going to use a bunch of funding from China to turn the town into something better. But everything got cancelled due to COVID. Sure, it would have been nice if it had gone through, but I just couldn't see it happen. Even if things had worked out, not in this place. It hasn't been special since I was little. There's nothing to do, the buildings are ancient, it's a dump. My future isn't here, it's in the city, where college life is waiting for me. Everything's riding on my entrance exam next year. I have to get out before my brother comes back. Weird seeing a game finally reference COVID. I've seen a few games already reference COVID. Boozers. It's hard to put the word boo-woos words. Ooh-woos. Ooh-was.
Stay home alone!
Got some materials for my first choice in the mail today. I'm going to going to be a college freshman. I'm so happy. Still can't believe it. Mom, Dad, I'm going to study my ass off and be the best daughter ever. Thank you so much for everything. Mom and Dad are yelling at each other. They're talking about bankruptcy. Wasn't everything supposed to work out even without all that rebuilding plan? So this means they're out of money, right? Does this mean I can't go to college? All that hard work was for nothing? No way, don't leave me. Mom, I can't stay here. I can't be stuck here with my brother. Mom just left. She told me to get out of the way. I have to get out of here. I want to disappear. But where would I go? This is all a bad dream. This is all a bad dream. This is all a bad dream.
Amelie hated the way her brother looked at her. I bet she wants to leave to get away from all that.
Itchy tasty? No, this is more like... Don't help me, stepbro. I'm not stuck. Around 10 a.m. on the 24th, the local resident reported seeing an 18-year-old female high school student fall from the roof of a Kiddenstad apartment building. The girl was rushed to the hospital but was pronounced dead 2 hours later. According to school staff, the girl was distraught over not being able to attend college due to troubles at home. No note or diary was found, but police still believe her death may be a suicide.
Amelie's not like this.
Incest is not winsome. Well, I'm glad we've learned this important lesson. Chat, hey, Emo, have a good night, man. Hopefully you get some proper sleep. Good luck on that. No more nightmares or sleep paralysis demons, alright? Alright, checked all the rooms, I think. This RE7? No, this is Silent Hill, a short message. Trash room. I already been in there. Already been into the trash room. I think that's the way we're supposed to go. But first... Here, this sucks. It's not, like I said, it's not exactly the most well-written thing I've ever encountered. But you don't really do anything but walk around and look at stuff as well. So, don't expect, like, you know, to be fighting sexy nurses. Or a pyramid head.
It won't open.
It's free? Well, yeah, that too. I feel like I'm getting 10 diseases watching you walk down this place. Yeah, like I said, this has a very, like, you know, goonish atmosphere. You can just, like, almost, like, sense, like, how grossed out you'd feel walking through it all. She's singing Snake Eater? I don't think that's what it was.
School.
No, what this is sort of reminding me of, though, actually? Outlast 2 now, because we have the return to the school building. Remember that game had like all the grossness, but then you'd have like flashbacks to being in school. Witch's locker. Yeah, you been to the game? You gonna watch the Super Bowl tonight, man? Yeah. My teams aren't playing.
Dumb!
Who throws a shoe? Honestly, who throws a goddamn shoe? Again, this is another good representation of you, chat. Weird, shadowy figures that just hurl insults. Yeah, this is some very Japanese-style bullying, the whole writing on death stuff. It's not really like anything that... Like, I don't think that usually happens in the West. That's usually how... Yeah, it's, I've seen that in, like, anime and manga before. It's like, yeah, just, like, scribble on her desk and make it filthy. And a streamer, get him. You know what? We are very easy to hate. And understandably so, sometimes.
What the hell? Get out, you freak! Slut! Your art's fucking weird! You're a freak!
God, you piece of shit.
In the US, we get thrown into the trash can. I've never actually seen that happen. Usually when I was a kid, insulting was just like bullying was just insults. And they weren't even good insults looking back on it. Achoo. Achoo. Bullying, I'm allergic to it, chat. Yeah, well, you're all looking at me, aren't you? That's the way I think of it. Living rent-free in all their heads.
Get out, you freak!
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this into so many hit pop songs later on. You guys are gonna fucking hate me then. Always trippy. I believe it is meant to be that way. Best part of the game is art and environment. That is what Silent Hill is. A lot of Silent Hill is just the art and environment. But it does also need, I feel like, plot and, you know, actual gameplay to go along with it. So you could potentially, the art and stuff, is they're doing a good job with that. They could turn this into something, but you'd need some combat. And I would suggest some better writing. So if they're using this as an experiment to try that kind of stuff off, alright. See if you can build off it maybe. And the monster design here is pretty good. Alright, see, that's pretty good. The post-it notes getting, like, eyeballs on them? Uh-oh. Good. Good. Isn't this the gameplay of Silent Hill Shattered Memories? Stupid bitch. I feel like I'm going in a circle. I am going in a circle. Fine, come and get me. Try that again.
Not again. Not again.
Shit. Boo. Where those metal gates keep saying, I don't know, I can't read them. And it's kind of like hard to read while I'm running.
What am I supposed to do?
They say don't run, but I tried not running and it just kills you. But it doesn't seem like it's the best of advice. Walk sensibly. Shit. Just don't run, bro. Yeah, walk. Sure, that is how you get through it.
What did I do to deserve this? Don't look at me! Stop it!
And this is the loop from last time, isn't it? Probably it, I think.
Why are you chasing me? Not again. Not again. What did I do to deserve this?
Find it. Find what? Find it. You just got a chat bot, girl. This ain't that scary. That's all it is. She thinks she's in like just some supernatural nightmare torture realm. No, just a chat bot. You need to block Maya, alright?
What the fuck am I supposed to find?
Haven't really been in good mood since this morning. I tried to lose myself in my graffiti, but I wasn't feeling it. Maybe it's because Mom and I argued this morning. Probably not. We clashed before. I've known for a long time we value different things. Is it because my classmates tease me? I doubt it. They don't know me. They're just taking their issues out on someone. It's got to be because I lost that special person to the hope he gave me, right? Why do I feel like this? I've never felt like this before.
The girl in this picture is Amelie.
Okay, this is the one that wasn't complete before, wasn't it? Stop it, Twitch. Is Twitch doing funny things? Pregnancy test. Positive. Oof. I guess that explains the growing branch on her stomach, no?
This guy looks familiar. They're hurt. Where are you going? Yeah, that's right. Amelie.
What's that? Oh, you like what you see? Come closer then. Wait a sec. You two are from my class. Those glasses look good on you. Sorry, she's so cute. I couldn't help myself. Feel free to stop by anytime. You're always welcome.
Yeah, come to my goom camp any day.
Maya only ever cared about Amelie. She didn't see me. I was invisible to her.
I'm making the assumption we weren't friends with Maya and instead parasocial. I predicted at the beginning of this that we probably drove someone to suicide. It seems like it's going in that direction. That we were the bully. Oh, we the bodies. This point, you just leave. Well, you can't leave. That's the whole point. trapped in here until you find it.
The library. So I'm back at school. There's no beauty in any of this. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about something. I borrowed that book you wanted. I finished it, so it's all yours.
You going to
I wrote
bed,
my
Mike?
impressions in a letter. Read it when you get home, okay?
No one in this game talks like normal people. That's what I've mentioned, the writing isn't so great. However, I will say this about Silent Hill in general. Silent Hill 2, a lot of people in that talk weirdly as well, but it works to it because it works within the confines of the story of why everyone's so weird, because they're all like extremely broken people. However, this is just bad dialogue. And also keep in mind, Silent Hill 3 ends on the line, hey, don't you think blondes have more fun? After she just killed a horrific nightmare god. And was like crying over her dead father after all the pent-up anxiety and stress. First line after that, don't you think blondes have more fun? Kittenstadt continue to see a rapid decline in its population. The birth rate is a mere 0.7, less than half of the German national average of 1.6. Miscarriages are also at 31%, more than double the average, 15%. Economy is in shambles, and the once booming industrial city has failed to revitalize itself twice. A number of researchers studying the occult point to a witch as the cause of the economic downturn in Kettenstadt. Witch was a Japanese woman who used her clairvoyance to influence economic development in the town in the 1930s. Researchers believe she was hunted down and killed. Before her death, she was believed to have placed a curse on the town, stemming its growth. If only that was the cause of the economic downturns.
So, it is a curse. But why me?
Inflation? Pfft, this is a
I have
witch's
to be
curse. What are you
cursed
talking
like
about?
this.
Find it. Tell me, is this your curse? Find it. Chat, I swear if I ever become like a ghost, I promise to be like, I will give you all the details. I won't be so cryptic. If you ever get like if I die and you ever start get like ghost streams that will be incredibly detailed, it will not be full of cryptic bullshit that makes you have to like, you'll use your brain, because I know you guys better than that. I will, however, throw in like a few spooky ooh-woos. Chad, do you know where they're getting did you see that the new Beetlejuice movie is called Beetlejuice? Which pretty much guarantees there'll be a Beetlejuice movie? Please, Sam, ooh. Please, ooh. 9? The Drogen? I'm all Dylan. Beetle uwu juice. This German school has a lot of English textbooks in it. Come on, Beetlejuice was right there. Honestly, I think the idea of calling it Beetlejuice, and then I guess Beetlejuice isn't a bad idea. Not sure if I'm looking for something in the library or not. Die Hexenjäger von Kettenstadt. The witch hunt of Kettenstadt. 1930s Germany, the town of Kettenstadt attracted wealthy entrepreneurs and enjoyed a period of economic prosperity. Behind that success, though, was supposedly a Japanese woman who used her clairvoyance and mystical powers to guide the entrepreneurs. She would come to be known as the Witch of the Far East and would be greatly respected by the German people. However, in 1947, the entrepreneurs suffered great losses. Okay, I'm assuming in Germany in the late 1940s, they had other issues beside witches. Entrepreneurs suffered great losses. A large fire spread throughout their industrial parks, losing them the majority of their factories. The Witch of the Far East, who was hospitalized, jumped off the roof of the hospital and killed herself, which had been diagnosed with an unknown illness, and many believe the fires pushed her over the edge. Some citizens, however, claimed that a witch hunt was to blame. They argued the witch's rise to prominence angered the mayor's party, who used the chaos from the fires as a cover for murder. There is no evidence to support this claim, and many now view it as a mere conspiracy theory. The mayor's party did manage to regain influence in the town after the witch's death. Since then, citizens have started to believe any stroke of bad luck is a result of the witch's curse.
A witch's curse.
Nazis
Is that
love
why
Easter and
it's
magic.
so
I'm aware of the whole occultism of them, but this is in 1947 after they were trying to recover from World War II, when their entire country was one split in half and still in the rebuilding process. I feel like being cryptic and making your living loved ones figure out shit out by themselves would alleviate some kind of boring existence. I mean, if you're a spirit, what makes you actually just be cryptic, though? If you're a ghost, why would you just be as cryptic as possible and still spell it out if you want the living to do something? Never gotten that about the dead. They all become mysterious and aloof. No, I can't give you clear answers. The dead know only poetry.
It's locked.
Look at the wall. There's an Easter egg. There's many walls here. Can't leave anyways. There's something else I gotta find here. Alan Wake writing a 50-page manifesto of shit nobody understands to get out of the dark place. He just wrote little... The guy didn't write a novel. He just wrote notes. Huh?
Looks like there's space for a book here. Wait, I think I know these.
It's in the locker.
No way.
Ocean view, huh? Hey, Mr. Wake, how do I solve this puzzle, Alan? Go to the blue building. All the buildings are fucking blue. Wait, was that in the game? The map was from Silent Hill 2 map? I didn't see a map anywhere. That up there, that is not a Silent Hill 2 map. At least I don't think it is. Unless it's a very cartoonish version of Silent Hill. No, the Silent Hill 2's map, the water is on the northern half of the town. You can argue the dead are in a state of limbo and limited consciousness, which is why their messages are so cryptic. That's about all you could really come up with, I suppose, for why they'd be, so full of shit. Or maybe they have limited, space. Maybe, being a ghost is like having a very limited tweet amount of, characters you can use, so you have to be cryptic. You only get, 10 characters or something. And you can only post it, once a day.
It's like that other school. Why does this always happen?
I've never seen Maya like that before.
You alright, Anita? You left me on read, so I was worried. Sorry, just thinking about Maya. Not sure if you know this, but Maya was bullied at school. I know. She said she was okay. Figured I shouldn't push the issue. Then I was too late. Why didn't she say anything before she died? I wish she had talked to me. Also, thank you for the bits musical. Dang, only 10 characters to post with on Spooker. Maybe she didn't see me as a friend.
That's not true.
Okay. Which locker? Which locker?
Maya's locker. No, it's not here.
Oh, she has a collection
It
of
wasn't
razor
here
blades.
before either. My locker. Why is it locked? Is there something I don't want to see? It won't open.
I don't remember ever finding a code. Which? Well, wait a minute. One? Understand what's going on? We're trapped inside a curse and we're trying to escape. But a friend who is an artist killed herself. Maybe we don't really have memories of it. Maybe we drove her to it. Who knows?
What?
Liar. Weech. Zero. Okay, we got two numbers. I wonder if the clock, though, could be the other two. Because if you look at it like this, you get 1095. Wait, no, there's a 3 up there. Never mind. 1036 or 5? Or am I missing? Oh, wait, 2. Okay. There's a 2 back there. Alright, 1. I mean, the idea of the clock being a number like that would have been a nice touch. But okay, 1032. That is not right. unless it's like 2301. Wrong order. How are you supposed to know the order? 0, 1, 2, 3. It can't be that, right? Nope. 2301 maybe. Hmm. 2103. It can't just be like they want you to brute force it once they have the numbers, right? Zero, 3, 1, 2. Are you guys just guessing?
I know what's inside.
How are you supposed to figure out
and I
the
can't
order?
Look away.
You actually are supposed to brute force it? Is that just it?
What's this letter? Was it inside the book?
Remember when I said I wanted to live like a cherry blossom? To be beautiful and dignified for a fleeting moment, simply by letting go of life. Daring to bloom, knowing it won't last. And so falling in vivid color. I wish I could live like that. I want to experience true beauty, if only for a moment. I met someone who made me feel different. He showed
The
me
colors on the table, liar.
a whole new
Oh.
world. Gave me hope. I honestly thought he could help me find a new me. I felt it with all my heart. But people didn't understand us. Didn't want that from us. In the end, they took my hope from me. They took him away. People who can't achieve beauty seek comfort in others.
Oh my,
They
I'm
fear
good. How are you?
anyone different. Hate them. Try to tear them down. I can't take much more of this. I wish you and I could run away together, Amelie. Just me and you.
Ooh woo.
Maya. She was asking Amelie for help. But I just...
Silent Hill 2 for Zoomers.
Maya, you have everything. You're way more talented than me. So, why? Why take Amelie from me? You acted like I wasn't even there. Amelie is my friend. She's mine! I only wanted to take her down a bit. She was taking Amelie away from me. She wouldn't pay attention to me. How was I supposed to know she'd actually
Wow, did I
kill
call it or what?
herself?
Why was it that easy to predict the plot before I even played it? I'm on the writing team. I would hope not, since I would try to write something other than what my first thought of it is. It's just like, it's just too easy to predict that. It's like that one anime that could be anything. What one anime? Look, that one anime. You know, the one. Alright, I guess we go back now. It's all your fault. Is it the anime where all the characters have very big, oversized eyes? Oh, we're about to do another chase sequence. Well, that was cheap. You gotta do what James did and just like, I wanted to be punished. And then they'll kill themselves. Oh wait, that's probably not the right message for this game. This is great, but it's what could have been. Like I said, if they want to make a first-person Silent Hill, I'm down for that, honestly. It worked for Resident Evil. They're doing a good job of the environment, they just need better writers. And better gameplay loop, because just running and hiding ain't that great. Plus, especially when you can't turn around very fast. Wii game was mostly first person. I wanted to see you stream that, the Shattered Memories game. I might play that game and sit in it at some point, just because it had unique ideas and an take on the first. Basically, they tried to turn Silent Hill 1 into Silent Hill 2 with its plot twist, but it had some interesting moments. But the gameplay was like there's like moments like this throughout the game where you have to run from enemies. Alright, open the door, Mr. Scratchy Flower Lady. Oh shit. God, this is really annoying. A twitchy woman is trying to stab you with needles. Is this LA? I guess it depends on what area of LA. Yeah, loop around the monster. I realize that, but remembering every single pathway is not exactly always the easy. You streaming tomorrow? Yes. No reason not to. Could have used the map. This game could have used several things. It could have used like a quick turn button, and give this girl a lead pipe.
Someone, please, notice me!
Notice me, senpais. Thick. Oh. Do it all over again, says the game. Do it again. This time, do it right.
I can't do this forever.
You tried apologizing to the monster. No, we have not. We just need to post a tweet longer thread on Twitter that we're sorry we drove this girl to suicide. The monster will stop. I don't even know if I was going the right way last time.
Sorry, Maya.
Oh, upstairs. Shit. Dear Paper Monster, here's my 30-page apology to be blamed.
Maya, I finally get it. I know what you wanted me to find.
Anita, what's up?
I'm so sorry, Amelie. Maya died because I killed her.
What are you talking about?
You and Maya wrote letters to each other, right?
Yeah, but then Maya jumped off the villa roof.
Well, there was supposed to be one in the last book you had, too.
What?
That letter... That letter was a message for you.
Why are you telling me this, Anita?
I was jealous of Maya. I was afraid she'd take you away from me. My mom was right. I should never have been born.
Whoa, wait. Anita, calm down.
Okay. Not yet, says the game.
What?
Not yet.
But I jumped off the building.
Yes, I did the same thing that happened the last time when I got reset. And it didn't work again. Be over. You guys are suffering, aren't you? Be over, game. Oh. Like, it ain't that bad, Chad.
Even if I die, this doesn't end. How many times do I have to go through this?
Find it. Can I get you to forgive me? Please, Maya, tell me. Why won't you say anything? As a ghost algorithm, I'm afraid I can't reply more than 5. Oh, the hole got bigger. You had to make a Silent Hill game around social media, how would you handle it? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna give you the top, fresh off my head idea that just hit me as soon as you said that. I would make it about, instead of going with modern social media, I would go with old school social media. So it'd be about a pen pal relationship between two people in like the 1970s. You find out, you know, and it goes from there. How about that? No reason for modern social media. It's like, you know, it's all about your pen pals. We gotta go through the hole, alright? Ended up heading to the roof of the villa. Couldn't help but think of the girl who jumped to her death last year. Actually, a lot of girls kill themselves here. All teens, supposedly. Now the place is a famous spot for people to kill themselves. Looking down from the roof, I could see how high up I was. The thought of a light breeze sending me flying made me feel a little queasy. Were they not scared? What was going through their heads? Were they jumping away from something or to something? How long is the game? I feel we're nearing the end. You know how I have said I have a supplies for you? I got you Shattered Memories for the Wii. I don't have a Wii, you know. If I were going to play that, I would also, like, emulate it as well. Just way easier to, well, emulate games than, like, find a way to hook them up to a capture card sometimes when they're old. And hey, the Dolphin emulator is apparently very good. You mean the Pakistan? Look, if I'm not actually playing a game through emulation, I don't have to, like, beat around the bush. It's only when I'm playing it that I'll be like, oh, let me tell you about my pet emu.
Don't you dare go outside!
Chat, this isn't about getting this girl to forgive us. It's about forgiving ourselves. I bet money that's what the lesson is going to be.
It's locked.
It's like you never needed my forgiveness, Anita. You need to forgive yourself. No hope. Do credit you for it all the time, but I do bring up the Pakistani GameCube and the perfect bioweapon trope. I mean, hey, be my guest. Take my jokes and use them, chat. If you like them, use them.
It's locked.
No exit. The Silent Hill phenomenon. The suicide rate has increased around the world, in large part due to the struggles brought on by COVID-19 pandemic. The country is still unsure how best to handle the issue. These trying times have also given rise to a strange phenomenon in many areas. Those affected suddenly claim to see fog, even on fair weather days, and lose consciousness shortly afterward. This has come to be known as the Silent Hill phenomenon, named after a similar event that occurred in the eponymous U.S. town. First to propose a theory explaining why this could be happening is Dr. XXX, social psychologist at XXX University, had the following to say on the matter. To one who is psychologically unstable, fog represents uncertainty and sensory illusions. When in a state of high stress, one's vision may become obscured or tunneled, as if one is wandering through a dense fog or mist. Societal uncertainty and apprehension about the future manifests as fog, thus blurring the lines between illusion and reality. It is also a good way of explaining the poor render distance of PS1 games. But that's another matter, not for my scholarly pursuits. That's for gamers who are gay and stupid. But I live to think of this more high-minded reasoning. In response, Dr. XXX calls for a rapid rebuilding of society, as well as a stronger emphasis on counseling and mental health care for the young. Triple, that was actually Dr. Johnny Sins, chat. Dr. Johnny Sins reporting for for this to give you his dissertation on the Silent Hill effect. Uh-oh. And none of these doors lead to places I can go if it starts chasing me, so I'm kind of screwed.
This is... Wait. Me and my mom lived here. This is our living room.
Every time you get back to your joke, every time you get back to the computer, I've already made the joke. I'm on fire tonight, baby. On fire. I finally lost touch with him. I'll never see him again. I thought I found my happy ever after, but it was all a dream. However, I haven't lost everything. I still have my children, my cute little angels who light up my life. You know what? Slow door openings will never not be creepy. I don't want to like be pretentious, but do you ever fucking clean? Kitchen is filthy. now we're in the repeating... We're in that repeating hallway, Trick Trap. They sprung it on you. Pizza.
Why won't you listen to a damn thing I say?
So you ain't watching the game? I don't watch football. My new man showed up to my place today with pizza. Children definitely need a father. They still won't take to him. He looked annoyed when he left. I hope he doesn't hate me. My daughter drew a picture of our family. We're smiling and holding hands. I wish she would have drawn him as well. Maybe she doesn't realize he might join our family. She's slower than other kids her age. I'm sure she'll catch up and pass them soon enough. I know how to raise a child. I'm a good mother. I'm nothing like that heartless bitch who raised me. I won't fill my children with hate and fear. This is ominous. Also, big garbage pile over in the corner. Not a good sign. Dishes piling up. More beer bottles on the kitchen, too. He showed up again with a smile on his face and a pizza in his hands from the new place he was raving about. My daughter hated the pizza, though. She's extremely picky. Should probably teach her to eat things she doesn't like. I know I was forced to eat things I hated when I was a kid, but I guess it has to be done. Kids finally blew up in front of him today. He was exhausted from work and said he just wanted to relax. It makes me feel so good, but I can't do the same for him. Maybe I'm not strict enough with him. We need him for a happy life, and I need them to realize that. I know it's probably a little harsh. Maybe if they don't see the light for a while, they'll finally see the light in him. What? Where'd you come to that realization? Maybe if I keep them locked indoors all day, they'll like my new boyfriend. He told me the banging on the closet door was making it hard for him to unwind. They would just be quiet for a little bit. Everything would be fine. What's wrong with them? He doesn't visit as much as he used to. If I don't figure something out, I may never see him again. Just lock your kids in the closet when I'm over, babe. Wait, am I suddenly like... Yeah, I think I'm like child size because I'm only coming up to the doorknobs. I just realized that. Nice touch. I didn't catch that. I'm like child height now. I'm regressing, chat. Or maybe that's just the Asian aging setting. I read all this. Oh, wait.
I'm giving up my life for you!
Oof, Mom. Mom, this is unsanitary. I'm gonna call Child Protective Service. Oh, those bags are moving. Damn, bitch. You live like this? Everything seems to be going well now that we've been going out on dates. He was worried about my kids, so he brought them a bunch of books and toys. That should be enough to keep them occupied, right? Been going out so much lately and I've left the place in a bit of a mess. I should clean it, but by the time I get back, I have no energy. Got contacted by the Child Welfare Center. I guess some nosy bitch or asshole in my building reported hearing a child crying at night in my place. Fuck do they know? He hasn't called me much lately. Am I destined to be alone? Everyone else is out enjoying life while I'm working my ass off raising kids. Why am I the fucking bad guy? If I hadn't had children, maybe I'd be planning my summer vacation with my friends right now. Nothing matters anymore. I'm just crawling through life. I know what's going on in the closet, but I can't look. I just want to be happy. What's wrong with that? I'm done. Oh, there's a spicy casserole in there. The fridge scene from PT. We have reached out to you repeatedly, but have yet to receive a response. We take this to mean you have no intention of remedying this issue. You are in violation of German Civil Code, Article 1631, Section 2. Accordingly, the federal court has instructed us to take your children. Should you have any objections to this, please contact us as soon as possible. A boy was found dead today in a refrigerator in the home of his 41-year-old mother, Person A, who was arrested by local authorities for hiding the body. Person A claims to have locked her son in the closet for more than a day to punish him. When she noticed he wasn't moving the next morning, she hid his lifeless body in the refrigerator. Investigators are conducting an autopsy on it to determine the cause of death. According to the investigation, Person A's daughter ran to a neighbor's house to call the police and report her mother for neglect. When detectives arrived at the house, they discovered her brother's body in the refrigerator and arrested the mother after she confessed to her crime.
You disobeyed me again! You can just stay in there!
Is that shit on the wall, by the way?
Don't lock me in here! Let me out! Ah! This is all your fault! Bad things happen because of you! You should never have been born! You're a burden! A curse for my mother! Yeah, that's exactly it! My mother yelled at me, hit me, locked me up! She inflicted the curse on my womb, and I gave it life!
Sorry.
You know what, this is some good imagery, I'll give him that.
Let me out. Please don't leave.
It's also drawing from Silent Hill 4, I believe, with the whole, like, womb and being locked in a room in an apartment.
Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. I'm a curse. You always said you'd be better off without me.
You're not my daughter! You're a burden! A curse for my mother!
You're wrong, Mom. I am your daughter. And just like you, I'm cursed.
Hmm?
Why am I seeing this room here in the villa? I tried so hard to forget this place.
And got so far, but in the end... It doesn't even matter. Alright, I guess we can leave now. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. Wrote this rhyme to remind myself why I tried so hard. Tired of the way you were mocking me. Da-da-da-da, tell your hypocrisy. Guess I'm supposed to just turn around and run. Not sing Linkin Park. Here I thought that'd be like the words that defeat it. Hold on, let's try a different tactic.
Sorry, Mom!
Try a different tactic, chat. Wrong band. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation. Oh man, I even have playing on my phone. Chat, emo music has no power over the entities of Silent Hill. I'm sorry. Suffocation. No breathing.
When will this end?
Right, I know what to sing. Falling away from me. Boom, da da doom, doom, the hiccup. Oh shit. Go. Alright, fine. You want different styles? I'll give you different styles. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You never gonna keep me down. I get pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. Takes a whiskey drink, takes a cider drink. Song that reminds him of the good times. It's a song that reminds him of the better times. Shit. Okay, this is like a much bigger one, and there's like many different ways to go. Ooh, get down.
Emily.
Okay, I do need to concentrate, or we'll be here all night. Is there a way to go this way, or is this a dead end? Yeah, this is the dead. You go this way, you die. Okay, there needs to be like a juke move where you can like get away from it once if you make a mistake. You need to collect them? Well, you need to collect items now? Shit. Okay, this is the death room again.
I really like what you drew me way back.
Can't see anything. I can't see where to go.
You're into art, right? You could audit an art class.
Oh. Oh god, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Okay, I was actually getting into the game a little bit until I got back to another one of these sections. I think the game is overstaying its welcome. It's just these sections blow ass. I'm sorry, I'm just tired of the horror games where all I can do is run. And you die instantly if it catches you or something like this. It's just like, ugh. There need to be room for errors if you just want to have a chase sequence as well, I feel.
what you drew me way back.
So I've got to get like what, 3 of it? Like the image shows me how many locks I gotta like get rid of, right?
You're into art, right?
I gotta get like
Could audit
2
an
more.
art class. You're way too hard on yourself.
Oh sweet, I made a circle. So now I have no idea where. Oh god. I'm gonna get mad, chat. Because I'm gonna get so close several times and then get killed. In here.
What are you hiding
Okay,
inside?
one more and the door is open.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, for fuck! Ooh. This is garbage. Yeah, like I said, it was drawing me in with all this for a bit there, and then now totally out of it. Now I'm just annoyed. Now do all that again, I know, right? I just screwed up. Good. Yeah, kill me. How many is it? Like 5 images? 6? That's a lot. That's a lot to ask here, you know. I guess the phone will show me an image like that when I'm close to one. It'll start doing that, so I'll have an idea.
I really like what you drew me
That's how you're
way
supposed to
back.
use it.
You're into art, right? You could audit an art class.
Wonder what we're here. Just to suffer. Someone got killed getting last time, so gotta be quick going around getting back out of this area.
What are you hiding inside?
Oh, gee, you piece of shit. What a piece of shit. Absolute garbage that was. What's supposed to do with their game? Honestly, this game is a perfect representation of social media, constantly annoying and feeling like nothing progresses. Like I said, I was actually getting into it until like these parts completely draw me out. Thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. I was able to overlook some of the corny writing for a bit, and then it just threw me into this.
I really like what you drew me way back.
I mean, I could understand making me get 3, but like
Could I
5?
in art class?
I didn't play the Slender Man games for a reason, you know, because they were shit. You enjoying this? Not this part, not at all.
What are you hiding inside?
I was near 1 a minute ago, and then I had to run.
You're way too hard
I need
on
one
yourself.
more, and then I need to find my way back to the frickin' door.
Sorry, Mom!
Which I will not be able to do, by the way. I have no idea where the way back to the door is. Oh, shit on you. Shit in your fucking throat. Come on, just let me out. Oh, well, I'm screwed now. I got nowhere I can go. I'm dead. Can't get past it. Hey guys, you just want to watch the ending on YouTube? Because I don't give a shit anymore. That's what happens when you annoy me, game. I just stop caring. Don't blame me. Yeah, that's what I'm doing because I don't give a shit. Fuck that. Let's watch the goddamn ending. We're right there anyways. We just needed one more and we were done. I consider it beaten. Silent Hill. Short message ending. I'm not gonna like lose my goddamn mind tonight over this stupid ending 4K. Yeah, that looks very familiar what I was just doing. Hold on a second.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Ah, Chad. It's not a good sign when you just annoy the hell out of me and I don't even want to like finish your game after just like a couple minutes. Oh. Okay, message to other developers of the future, don't do shit like that. Just focus on building your atmosphere and don't do that shit, all right? No one likes that at all. I think the idea was for this that they were just drawing from every single Silent Hill game they could. So they took these segments from like Shattered Memories. They have elements of Silent Hill 2. They have like weird witch stuff from Silent Hill 1. And they have reference to Silent Hill 4 in there. So yeah. Just got here less than a minute ago. We were in like the finale of this game, but it's annoying the piss out of me because it's essentially like Slender Man Find the 5 Notes thing. Only even more annoying, so we're just gonna watch the ending on YouTube. Let's see. Window capture. Here we are. What's the over-under on Twitter Silent Hill fans defending this game? I haven't heard of... Like I said, this has elements of good in it, but these segments where you gotta run from the flower monster are just pissing annoying. And now it's like, you know, Wretch, the peak of annoyance. So we're just gonna get through it like this because I've done enough. See, I was right there. I just needed one more note. 7-minute ending too.
Am I
Whoops.
gonna be alone forever?
You pause that and read. It's just pretend it's me playing. I've been really absorbed in my work lately. I've decided to paint the girls who jumped off the villa roof. I like to think they left this place for something better. I think I might finally be free of my despair because I've never felt this inspired. I'm going to put every last bit of myself into this piece. My roof piece is almost done. It might actually be my crowning achievement, but once this is done, then what? Do I have it in me to come up with something even better? How much longer can I enjoy the fame and praise I get now? Is there despair and disappointment waiting for me right around the corner? Pretend you play games all the time when it's a glorified just chatting stream. The sadness that gripped me before has clawed its way back into my mind. I guess it was always there. I've never actually done a just chatting stream though. I don't know what you're talking about. Who knows how often it'll show up? The thought makes my skin crawl. Maybe I should just end things while I'm still happy. Go out on a good note. Wish I could talk to someone about this. Approximately 1 p.m. on the 12th, popular graffiti artist CB Maya Akko Hindenburg was found collapsed on the grounds of an apartment building in Kettenstadt. She was pronounced dead at the hospital. Continue to play games all the time. This is just a the death of the 18-year-old girl comes as a shock to not only local community members, but also to all those who are familiar with her work. Authorities believe the cause of death may be suicide, but given their popularity and the lack of warning signs by her peers, they have not ruled out foul play and are proceeding with a full-scale investigation. Mid journey. Well, that wasn't really a chatting stream. I was like doing art. Well, sort of. I was
Wait,
typing.
she killed herself half a year ago? And that means I've been here this whole time? What'll it take for you to forgive me? Please, end this. Just let me die.
Mm-hmm.
Is this me? When did she draw this?
I want to show the hidden side of girls. Their impulses, their urges. What are you hiding inside? Don't worry about what people think. Be proud.
Thank you, Gamers Pray, for the free ending, by the way.
So, she did notice me. I was so happy when my mom liked the first picture I drew. I could have had a different life, too. I guess someone finally did love me. You actually noticed me. I never thought you would. Emily, what should I do?
Throw yourself off the roof again. It'll totally work this time. You know, the only thing I can really say to Konami is they didn't charge for this game. Because it did take me a little over 3 hours. You could probably have gotten away charging a couple bucks for that.
Anita, what's up?
I'm sorry, Emily. I'm such a piece of shit. I had no idea she'd do that.
What are you talking about? Did something happen?
I thought I was invisible. That I didn't matter. No matter what anyone said.
How much would be too much of this game? I'm thinking anymore. Yeah, $5 would be about as much as I would, but they'd probably charge like 10.
Both of you did see me. I should have figured that out sooner.
Anita, wait. Where are you right now?
Thank you, Emily. You were always there for me. I'm going to go apologize to Maya now.
Wait! Anita! Calm down. Just listen to me.
This time the suicide will work, correct?
Emily.
Let's go shopping. We can talk, just the two of us. Tell each other everything that's on our minds. Don't go, Anita. Please don't leave me. Free. Just needed a text to get her out of Silent Hill curse. Hey, do you guys remember that game that got announced a couple of years ago by the guy who made Silent Hill called Slitterhead? We haven't heard anything about that game since that one announcement trailer.
For you, Anita.
Called Waterhead. It's called Slitterhead. They got one trailer like 2 years ago. We haven't seen anything from it since then. Think you'd be able to escape your Silent Hill? I hope so.
Connection with others.
It'd be
It's a
very
sign of
mundane.
Weakness. It's running away. The strongest animals
Slitterhead,
don't
as
form
in like
groups.
one word, not
They
two.
act alone and need only themselves to survive. Those who
Have we
betray
heard anything about Vampire the
themselves to
Masquerade
fit into
Bloodlines
a
2? Yeah,
group
there was like new trailer like
like-
a few weeks ago.
There's no beauty in living like that. But I don't really mind. I just want someone to understand me.
Slitterhead is it's like also the name of a game that got announced a few
And
years
for
ago.
those who love me,
If you don't believe me, just
I
look it
want
up
to
on
keep
on
moving
YouTube, chat.
forward and never look back to 18-year-old me.
Join Planet Fitness
Oh,
during
shit.
the
Yeah, this is
Fitness
part of the
Energy
game too,
Sale
by the
and
way.
save big. Get equipment for every workout and
Yeah,
free
it would be
fitness
in
training, all in the
Konami,
judgment-free
something
zone.
similar to
Join
Konami. They end the
today for
game
just
with an
$1
ad.
down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday,
Perfect
February
timing.
16th.
Oh, that's the end, actually. All right, we've now seen the end of Silent Hill, the short message. Good gameplay streamer. All the way up to the very end. When I just like, you know what, I'm done. We still got an hour left. Would you guys want to end it here? Would you want, or would you want to play some demos? You exercising for chats, lazy ass? What is it? You exercising for chats? I don't know what that means. Tell Konami to go away. And sadly, no, that ain't happening anytime soon. Demos, yeah, I can infinite. Well, not infinite wealth tonight. There's not. It takes forever to accomplish anything in infinite wealth. You need more than just 1 hour. Gotta head to bed. GMC, have a good night. However, 3 hours is technically a full stream for me. You went to Planet Fitness. Could you set off the lunk alone? Overall, this game is a fun video. It had moments where I did enjoy it. I liked the environmental design, even though it was just like hallways. They showed promise in that element of it and atmosphere. It just like the actual gameplay needed to be overlooked. Just like I'm just so tired of having to run away from things in video games. It never really feels that good. Unless you do something and make it interesting. Chat exercises as we are clearly overweight gamers. Oh, come on. You guys are not that big, that much overweight. Time for Persona 5. Yes, tonight we begin the Persona 5 journey. Actually, I think we will just call here tonight. Like I said, that's over 3. That's a little over 3 hours, so I'm happy with that. But tomorrow we can get back to, like a dragon. But you know, I was actually thought that this game would only last like an hour for me, so I was originally planning to play some demos, but that took over 3 hours. So, well, technically, 2 hours and 30 minutes because I did talk for the first 30 minutes. But hey, hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy your night. Thank you for any bit subs or gift subs as well, and the mods, and everyone, showing up and having a good time with me. Sorry I couldn't beat the game myself, but you know what? I didn't feel it was worth frustrating myself over it. Hey, I didn't even pay for it, so no sunk cost fallacy either. Like I said, my video is essentially done on Starfield. I'm just waiting for Rune to send me the intro. If he sends me that by tomorrow morning, hopefully the video will be up, but if not, maybe another day. But it's ready to go. So I'm just waiting for the intro, and I'll send it out to you guys. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow for Like a Dragon. We'll do some more Animal Crossing in it, I guess. Other than that, you guys enjoy your night. Peace, everybody.